Wait. Maybe we shouldn't do this now.
Rosanna, we're getting married. And if you want your sister to be there, you're just gonna have to tell her about it.
Okay, but let's just keep it low key, okay?
I promise. No smiling, no laughing, no kissing. Sorry. I had to get that out of the way.
Yeah, wait, yeah, so do I. Come here.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought I heard voices out here.
Sorry, Carly.
Why? No, next time just ring the buzzer here and I'll come a lot sooner.
Okay.
Come on in.
Thanks.
So? What's up?
Nothing. When we have, news. Big news, but, we didn't want to bother you.
Well, why would you bother me?
Well, no reason. It's just that it's soon, you know, so you need to know.
Could you help her out, Paul?
Carly, we're getting married.
You are? That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Both of you, I'm so glad for you. Congratulations.
Whatever surprise you have in mind is not going to keep me from Lucy.
What makes you think that she even wants to be around you right now?
Well, she just turned to me when Aaron got hurt.
In the moment. Before she had time to think about anything. I mean, where is she right now? Maybe she is too busy thinking about why you didn't go to the police as soon as you knew those gloves were rigged. Then Aaron Snyder wouldn't even be in the hospital right now. If I could figure that out, don't you think that she could too?
She saw what I did to keep her safe. She knew I was trying to stop that fight, so don't try to second-guess me, Sierra. You weren't there.
Oh, don't you dare imply that I made a conscious choice to be an absentee mother.
Well, you did have other priorities, didn't you?
Nothing is more important than my daughter. You're not going to hurt her anymore. I'm here now.
Well, have a nice visit.
Except it's not a visit, Craig. I'm back in Oakdale. For good.
You got Raphael released. All the charges dropped. No, it's you.
If the charges are dropped, he's free to go. Why are you still here?
What did you do? Did you make a deal? I saw you talking to Tom Hughes. You must have promised something to get Raphael out of here.
He's out of here. That's all that matters.
Got a few minutes?
No, not even one. All hell is breaking loose here tonight. You here for Dusty?
I signed them.
Oh, your divorce papers? Jessica, are you sure?
I can't fight Ben anymore. And he hates me more now than he did when he found out about Doc.
Why, what happened?
I was worried about him. I saw some things, and finally I had to do something about it. And unfortunately, it had huge implications as far as his job was concerned.
Wait, what did you do?
I formally accused Ben of abusing drugs.
So I really think you owe the hospital an investigation. Aaron Snyder doesn't get better, and soon we just may be looking at a strong liability case here, and you don't want to leave the hospital unprotected.
Has the family complained about Ben?
Well, no, not really, but they're starting to ask questions.
As any family would when they're worried. Look, it was Ben's first day back in the OR.
Bob, please, take a closer look.
I don't have to. You know, this is looking like a witch hunt. And I'm not going to let you do that.
Aaron has to go back into surgery now?
I'm afraid so.
What happened?
He developed a blood clot on the brain and we have to remove it.
Yeah, I know what you said, but why? How did this happen? He's barely woken up from the first surgery. Now you're telling me that you need to operate again?
I'm sure you wouldn't do it if it wasn't necessary.
Of course not.
So what are the risks of a back-to-back surgery like this?
Well, ideally, we wouldn't want another surgery. It requires a different protocol for anesthesia. There are other adjustments.
I still don't understand. Ben, I want a straight answer. What the hell has happened to my son?
Now, wait, do you honestly think I would have said anything about Ben Harris if I didn't think it was absolutely necessary?
There is no reason to be concerned.
Then why did you order up a tox screen before you sent Ben back to work?
You had no right to look into that man's personal
Why did you give him the test?
Why don't you back off? Everything came back clear. His physical therapist signed off on his hand. He was ready and willing and able to go into the operating room. Now just back off. Hold it. I'm sorry I couldn't get here earlier.
Well, maybe you can explain what's going on, because I can't get a straight answer out of this guy. How many times do you have to operate before you get it right?
Ben?
Aaron has developed a subdural hematoma. I have to get him into surgery right away. Holden, I will answer all your questions after the surgery.
I still don't understand what is happening.
I'll be here until they come. I'll be here when you wake up. I won't let go. Aaron, this is me, Allison. I'll be here.
All right, here's some magazines, and if you want more, there are, of course, plenty down in the gift shop. Just dial 277, okay? Julia, you sure you want to be alone?
Yeah, no, I'm positive. I need to rest up and look my best for when JJ gets back from the movies.
Oh, that poor little kid. He just looked so... Well, he really looked devastated.
He was. It's... That's why I made Jack take him to the movies. It's hard for him to see me stuck in the bed and, you know, to think about what almost happened.
I know. I don't like to think about that either. I really don't.
Well, don't. You go. You have a million things to do.
Okay, but you'll ring if you need anything.
I'll be fine. And hopefully very soon my boys will be back and Jack will be cooled down and JJ will feel a little bit more secure and we can forget the whole thing ever happened and just go back to normal.
And what exactly does that look like?
I don't know. But I'll tell you, from now on, you can bet it won't include Carly.
I don't know why you're the bad guy here. How are you supposed to know that Julia's ex-husband was abusive?
And it didn't matter to Jack. That man could have killed her, and somehow it's all my fault, and Jack is furious.
He feels guilty that he wasn't there?
I think it's more than that. He and I were finally alone together, and he remembered me. He remembered being in love with me. He felt it for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah. But that's right when he got the call. And this is the first time I've had a chance to tell anybody about that.
Oh, honey, but that's huge.
Yeah, it should be huge, but now it's like it didn't even happen.
You can't let him run away like that. Sorry.
No, say it.
I just think that if you hang back and let it be about Julie and her ex-husband or some mistake that you've made, then well, Jack's going to do the same thing. He'll just hang on to his anger because it's easier that way.
You are absolutely right. Julia's ex-husband was not the only news of the night. My husband started to come home. You know, I really have to talk to him, so if you wouldn't mind just
Oh, absolutely. Don't worry about it. I will take care of the kids. No
sure?
problem. Never a problem.
You are a lucky man.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're moving back to Oakton?
I handed over all my duties in Montega. The country's in good shape. It'll be fine without me.
That's it?
That's it. I'm not tied to a piece of land. And everyone I loved is gone, as you know. And my daughter needs me.
Yes, well, she's needed you before, too.
And I trusted that her father would take care of her. And that he would do what was best for her, no matter what his own feelings were.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I made a mistake. I'm just sorry it took me so long to realize it. But you put on a pretty good show. And I guess I didn't really want to see the truth. It's just painful to see the kind of man that you've become. Or worse yet, that maybe you were always that man and I was too blind to see it.
Yes, well, I'll leave you to your painful soul searching, and I'm sure you'll find a way to make every problem you've ever had, every problem Lucy's ever had, every problem anybody has ever had, my fault. Have fun.
You think I'm enjoying this?
I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that Lucy needs help, and that's where I will be. That's where I will always be.
We'll see about that.
I'm glad Raphael's free, but that's not the only thing that matters.
Well, it's the only thing I can do for now.
That's what I meant. I mean, what happens to you?
Okay. Judge went for the deal. Dominic will be arraigned tonight.
I'll see you later.
No, I want to hear the deal.
Lucy was just leaving.
You can't testify against Dominic Ramsey. It's too dangerous. Dominic threatened Dusty too. Did you know that?
You gotta get out of here. Now.
Might as well paint a target on your back. Where's his lawyer?
I don't need a lawyer.
He can't do this without representation.
Would you please get out of here? I can take care of myself. Let me do that, would you?
But this isn't
It's none of your business. I'm not your problem anymore. All right?
That was harsh.
Yeah. Let's do this.
It's funny how different it is when the divorce papers are yours.
You just hang on to those papers. You don't have to hand them over to Ben until you're absolutely sure.
Well, Ben is sure. I mean, and nothing's going to change that, and I only made things worse when I went to Bob.
Well, I would have done the same thing. You were afraid Ben was going over the deep end. It was a natural mistake.
He thought it was payback.
Oh, come on.
Well, I can understand. I mean, he wasn't doing drugs, and there was nothing to worry about, so I was being vindictive, right? I mean, I can see how he could get to that.
All right. He's angry now, but he will cool down, so you wait. All right? I mean, God, Tom filed for legal separation months ago, and I wouldn't sign. Hasn't come up since.
But that's because things have gotten better with you, too. It's not going to happen here. Ben wants to be free of me. Completely. I guess I owe him that much.
What isn't Ben telling me? He can't tell you what he doesn't know, Holden. I mean, he's not going to stand here and guess or say something that turns out to be completely wrong. We'll know more after surgery. We'll do everything we can for your son. We'll give him the best possible care.
Thank you, Bob.
Why don't you get some coffee, huh? They'll be prepping Aaron for surgery any minute now.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Now, come on, we'll go get a cup of coffee. We'll wait in the OR waiting room. We can see Aaron until he goes into surgery.
All right.
So you still think you don't have anything to worry about?
Hello, Tom.
Hey.
I want to post Rafael Ortega's bail.
Well, that won't be necessary.
Well, no, sure it is, Tom. He doesn't belong in jail. None of this was his fault.
Craig.
He was set up.
You don't have to argue the case to me. Ortega's been released. All the charges dropped.
Really? He's in the clear? Well, that's great, but how?
It will soon be a matter of public record. Dusty took care of that. I'll be right back with your release papers.
Baby. I came as soon as I heard. Everything is such a mess. Aaron's in the hospital. Dusty and Raphael were arrested, only they're out of jail now, and Dusty's taking this huge chance, and I've just made a mess of everything. It's all right. I'm here now. Everything's gonna be all right.
Why are you here?
I need to see you and Jack.
Jack's not here. What? You don't believe me?
No, it's not that.
Well, then is there something else you want to say?
Yeah. Maybe it's better this way. Just you and me.
Yeah, maybe it is, Carly. Why don't you come in? I have a few things I'd like to say to you myself.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
One call you could have saved Darren, but you don't give a damn.
You put him in the ring, and by the way, Lucy will never forgive you for that.
All right. Don't start. Please don't start.
You get all the court orders you want to get, it's over.
No, it isn't, Julia. Not by a long shot. So where is Jack?
He took JJ to a movie.
And how is he?
Well, he's had this recurring nightmare ever since we left Texas, Carly, that Les would find us. And he'd kill me and take JJ. Every night I'd go into his room and I would hold him until he stopped shaking, until he stopped crying. And I would tell him over and over and over again that it was just a dream, that would never happen. He hasn't had that nightmare in months, Carly. But tonight, you know, he got to live it. Thanks to you.
I'm sorry. I don't know how many ways I can say it. I would never intentionally put you or your child or any child in that kind of danger. I did not know what your ex-husband was.
Because you didn't want to know, Carly, because it didn't suit you. Because it was easier for you to think the worst about me. But you know what? This time you put my little boy in danger, you crossed a line. I will never let that happen again. Neither will Jack. In fact, you're wasting your time here. We are not going to let you interfere in our family ever again. You get all the court orders you want to get, it's over.
No, it isn't, Julia. Not by a long shot.
Wait, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Babysitting. You want me to babysit? No. We got that covered. It's just, I had something I wanted to talk to you about, and I really couldn't wait.
Hi, Will.
So you found her? Yes, I did. And, well, Believe it or not, she said she'd marry me.
You guys are doing it?
Yeah, we are.
Yes! Congratulations, man.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
Hey, what about me?
Hey, did he almost blow this or what?
Oh, Mom, almost.
So this is so cool. Now what?
Well, we don't want anything fancy, you know, we don't want to make a fuss, but, we don't want to wait.
Well, if you guys need anything, any help at all, you know, I'm here.
It's good you say that, because I have a favor I need to ask.
Name it.
I'm gonna need a best man. Well, come on, don't do that. It's just not the same. Come on.
No, Paul, not after last time.
You will always be my best man.
And mine? Okay. Please, Will.
You can do this. I think you need to do this, and I know that I need you to do this. Come on, what do you say?
You guys are too much.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks.
No, thank you. You know, I couldn't find anyone else that would stand next to me that wasn't too short, so...
Hey, maybe I'll even wear a tux.
Well, we'll see. There's something that we want, more than you in a tux.
There's more?
After we're married, we would really like for you to live with us.
You guys don't have to do this.
No, I know. It's my idea. It's what I want. I want a home filled with loud, happy people that we love.
Okay, she's getting all squishy about this. I'm gonna need you around to do all the yard work.
So I live with you guys where there's lots of loud, happy people, and I be your garden gnome.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that'll work. Deal.
Right. Oh, man. Oh, I promised you, kid. From now on, everything's gonna get better.
Allison, I need to talk to Holden. Where is he?
He needed a walk or get coffee or whatever.
All right, I'll see him after the surgery. I better get... Hey, Allison. You be okay?
I'll be here. Dr. Harris.
Yeah.
Fix it.
I will.
Ben,
I have to go scrub in.
you're operating today. That's great.
Yeah, and I'm in a hurry.
Well, this won't take long. I have something for you.
Ed, can I have a word with you?
You know, I don't have time for either one of you right now. I have to prep for surgery.
You don't have to do that.
No, Aaron Snyder is on the table in 5 minutes.
Dr. Ramirez is operating. It's already begun.
What are you talking about?
Bob will fill you all in. Listen, you've had a long shift. Why don't you go home and get a little rest?
I'm fine. I need to go take care of my patient.
It's been handled.
What was that about?
Nurse, page Dr. Hughes, staff.
Bob, what's going on with Aaron Snyder? Is Ben operating or not?
I have to scrub in. I'm assisting Ramirez.
What's wrong?
I can't tell you, Jessica.
Can't or won't?
I am not at liberty to discuss this case.
Wait a second. We're gonna need a guest list. Right?
Friends and family.
Yes.
You said keep it simple.
Okay, dress. I guess maybe I could just rate a dress from one of Carly's samples, right? Right? Oh, baby, listen, okay, here. Don't plan anything without me. Promise?
Promise.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
You know, this is kind of fun. Well, this should be fun. So what about Mom? Are you even gonna tell her? Well, when the time's right, maybe. I got bigger problems than that now, Will.
Like what?
Well, my future wife, she says, you know, keep it simple. No fuss.
Yeah, sounds good. Very low maintenance.
Oh, you poor deluded fool. No. When a woman says that she wants to keep it simple, she doesn't mean it. What she really means is you should start thinking really, really big.
Like skywriting.
That's a start. Got anything else?
After the fight, I confronted Dusty. I was so together. I said all the mature and practical and smart things.
But inside you were screaming, weren't you? You didn't want to say the smart things. You just wanted him to hold you and tell you that everything was just going to go away. Hey, guess what? No matter how old you get, if you're in love, that fact always stays the same.
I still let him have it, though.
Well, of course, you had to.
After I saw Aaron, I went to the police station. Dusty had already arranged to pay for Aaron's medical bills. He agreed to testify against Dominic so that Raphael could go. He's trying so hard to do the right thing.
Sounds like Dusty's in a bad situation.
That's all my fault. He's doing all of this for me.
You are not going to let him get off the hook that way.
No, Dusty wanted to get out of Metro so that I could get away from Daddy. He wanted to leave town, and in order to do that, he'd need money, and he wouldn't take a dime from me.
No wonder your father hates him.
I don't understand how Dusty could be this great guy who does all these great things and then go into business with somebody like Dominic Ramsey.
Dusty is a complicated man, and no matter how hard he tries, it's a struggle for him. So the question is, do you love him enough to live with that struggle?
I don't think I'm going to get that chance. Dusty doesn't want to have anything to do with me.
Whatever your deal is, I doubt it'll stand.
Did you call the DA's office? Call all your good friends in law enforcement? Make them see it your way?
You must have done quite a tap dance to beat a felony. What if Aaron dies? Do you still get to walk around?
Go home.
Do you think I'm just going to stand by after what you did?
What I did? You knew about the loaded gloves. One call you could have saved Aaron, but you don't give a damn. You just wanted to put on a big show for Lucy. You're so pathetic.
Aaron was doomed. The minute he trusted you, you put him in that ring. And by the way, Lucy will never forgive you for that.
All right. Don't start. Please don't start.
Did you know that Dusty here is going to walk? He rats out Dominic Ramsey, and suddenly he's a model citizen.
Oh, you think you could roll on me?
All right, don't start. Just get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh, come on, boys. You know better than to talk behind other people's back, right?
You guys, you know the nicest people.
Hey, I'm not with stupid.
Whatever, just take it someplace else.
Your husband still has my paperwork. I'll be in the room.
Good. I'll get right on it. Good night, Craig.
Yeah, but I'm not through.
I know a bit about little boys' nightmares myself. I've had my share of nights rocking a sobbing little body back to sleep.
I didn't know.
Because it didn't suit you to know. Because it was easier to believe the worst about me, about the life that Jack was missing. Why don't we have a contest, Julia? Who knowingly did the most harm? Which of us is more flawed?
You know what, Carly? None of that matters at all. Because you know what matters? What matters is where Jack wants to be and who he loves now.
He remembers. That's what was going on when he got the call about your ex-husband. Jack remembers being in love with me, making love with me. He felt it. He remembered it. He knows now.
That's funny. That he had this monumental discovery, because you know what, Carly? He didn't mention it to me.
Not yet, but he will. He has to. He's Jack.
Nothing he remembers from the past is going to mean more to him than the hurt and the pain that you caused. Right here and now to the people he loves. He's not coming back, Carly.
You'll see to that?
No, he'll see to that. If you know him at all, then you know. I can't make him feel anything any more than you can. He's going to follow his heart. Because he's Jack. And you know what? His heart is here. With me and JJ.
They took Aaron a while ago.
Yeah, we know. We just saw him.
He's in recovery. He's in recovery? They're already done?
Yeah, they didn't want to keep him under for a second longer than they had to.
The surgery didn't take very long, which is a good thing.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Have you been here the whole time?
Yes, I have, but I told Aaron I'd be here, so I am.
It's very lucky to have you.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm here.
If you think that you're just going to walk out of here and make up with Lucy, forget it, because I will always be there.
You think so?
I'm her father. And right now, you are almost a bad memory.
Oh, no matter what she thinks of me, she'll never forget about what you did. And you might be able to walk away from this fiasco with Aaron, but it doesn't make you clean. And we all know why. Lucy will never forget about what you did to Alan Drake.
Dusty, you're all set.
Thank you.
You still here?
No.
Good. So, you worried about Ramsey?
I've never been worried about Ramsey. You might keep an eye on this guy, though. Just for your own good.
Honey, I know it seems like it's over. But I believe that Dusty loves you. And that's just not going to go away.
But it will. He wants it to. I blew it.
So did he. And that happens, especially when you're in love. It certainly doesn't mean that it's over.
Can I stay here tonight?
Oh, absolutely. And if you play your cards right, I may make you my famous pancakes tomorrow. Mwah.
Because I love you. I stayed here to be with you. There's no place that you want to go or anything that you want to do that I don't want to be a part of that's not good enough for me. What?
It's just you.
I'd 100 white doves.
Way too high maintenance, and I'm not cleaning the cages. So 100 white balloons?
No, two birthday party.
100 hot air balloons.
That's not bad.
Wedding reception. Yeah,
I like that.
Hey! What's going on down here?
Nothing. We're just, noodling.
Well, no noodling. You said you'd wait for me. I want co-noodling privileges. Besides, since we're doing this so quickly, let's not get carried away.
Right? No. It's like you said. We're going to keep it simple.
Yes, very simple. All I need are the two of you and Jennifer and Emma and Carly. And even if Carly can be happy just for a few minutes, that's all I need.
I believe you when you say that.
Look, it's going to be the perfect wedding, okay? Because it's ours.
That's JJ's corner. He likes to line up all of his favorite things, so it makes him feel a little bit more like he's at home.
Looks like he's had some practice being uprooted.
This'll be the last time.
That may be the worst of it, Julia. What you've done to that little boy. Giving him false hope. But then that's what you live on too, isn't it?
There's nothing false about Jack's love.
Just something missing. A few holes that you might slip into at any time. Well, think about it, Julia. You have to spend the rest of your life praying that the man you love is never whole again. That he never finds all of himself. Because if he does, when he does, he will come home to me.
He's not coming home, Carly. Jack made a choice. He chose me and JJ. I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I.
The hospital said I'd find you here. Did you talk to Bob?
He was in surgery. Why are you following me around today?
I needed to see you.
I don't need a scene. Not today, Jess, and never at work. So if you don't mind...
I signed them. If you want to file them, I won't fight you. That is the only thing you wanted from me, right?
Right.
That's the only reason I signed them. My heart is not on those papers. I will do anything. If you want to try to work at it, I will...
Thank
you. Well, this doesn't mean we don't have to talk ever again. I mean, if you need a friend or if you have a problem that I can help you...
I'll work it out, Jess. Goodbye, Jessica.
Allison, I'd like to speak to Aaron's family.
Allison's with us. She can hear anything you have to say. So, what happened?
Did you stop the bleeding?
Yes, Dr. Ramirez located the vessel right away. Stopped the bleeding, evacuate the hematoma. And it doesn't seem to have caused any more pressure on Aaron's brain.
Oh, thank God.
But?
What? What is it?
Well, we can't be certain about anything. But I think you should be prepared. Under the circumstances, it is likely that Aaron suffered some brain damage.
On the next As the World Turns.
You think you're irresistible.
Nope, but I think you think I am.
I'll get out of your way.
I'm not in my way.
I think it's simple. I think you're going to have to play dirty. Exceedingly dirty.